Yeah. See, I used to go by the name of the Oxford Outlaw. Got caught up in some shit back in 2017, man. It's some real nasty shit. And I told myself I wasn't gonna live it down. I wasn't gonna let them get away with it. See, they banned me. They outlawed me. I've been living as an outlaw. But what they didn't expect is for that outlaw to start raking the Mississippi muck. The Mississippi mud, baby. And that's where I got the name. The Mississippi Muckraker.
There was a time, no problems getting by. The money came hand over foot, my homies ride or die. I put my money where my mouth was, that was no surprise. 1986 Corvette, that whip was super fly. On track for super size, I was supercharged. I took a stand, I had support until I caught that charge. New age mission impossible, a new age Ethan Hunt. Now I'm quoting Winston Churchill while I'm chiefing on a blunt. It started off with Timmy, power tripping piece of shit. Arrest me on the 1st of May for my lack of a permit. I didn't have to get one, yeah that's right, they got it wrong. I'd like to tell you about it. It's a Matt Reardon song. Yeah, it's a documentary. Yeah, it's a documentary. You're riding with the outlaw.
Howdy. Just looking at this fence you got. Looking at the fence y'all are putting up. What are y'all doing? I didn't see.
This is going to be investigations and stuff. It's shutting it off. Public parking and everybody has to be up there.
I didn't see any signs over there.
I know because they haven't completed everything yet. They're still in the process of working everything.
I got you.
This is going to be strictly Sheriff's Department and investigations.
Is this not public property?
No, this is county property.
But isn't that public?
This is county property. This right, that's why the fence is going up. See the door right there? It's not operational or anything like that. They haven't got it to where it's shut off.
I got you.
But,
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't gonna park back here or
No,
anything.
no,
I was just.
I know you just have
I just wanted to come back here and take a look at it.
I know you just.
I didn't know if y'all were building a rec yard or what.
I'm not quite sure what their plans are with everything right now. Like
Gotcha.
I said, they just started not too long ago, but that's the goal. A lot of people have been parking, is limiting the department to where they can park and stuff. That's why they're shutting everything off. The public tent over there, let's have our space back here.
I got you. Well, you know, the sheriff's department, it's neither here nor there, but the sheriff's department certainly has invaded my private space, coming out to my house a few times here more recently actually over the last couple of months. So. I got you. I got you.
Have a good day.
You too.
My name is Matt Reardon, and I'm an independent investigative journalist and reporter. On December 6, 2021, I had discovered a key court record in Lafayette County Circuit Court that I fully believe was fraudulently altered. This just so happened to be the second time this has happened over the past year, on two currently open, active filed matters of mine in Circuit Court. When pressing in for answers as to how this could have happened, the Lafayette County Circuit Clerk Jeff Busby got highly defensive and told the other clerks not to answer any of my questions. He even acknowledged he had never seen or heard of this happening before. Mr. Busby then communicated out to the Lafayette County Sheriff, Joey East, in order to try to get rid of me due to the newest significant issue discovered and undoubtable issues that would come from the discovery. East's motive in the matter is very clear to see when taking into consideration key facts based upon numerous erroneous and concerning findings that have more recently surfaced regarding the Lafayette County Sheriff's alleged involvement in a matter dating back to 2017. Even more alarming is the fact that the latest record fraudulently altered in Circuit Court that was discovered by me just so happened to be a matter that I was appealing from Lafayette County Justice Court, where East deputies and even himself gave false sworn testimony in order to contrive a conviction based upon lies. The very next day, December 7, 2021, Lafayette County Sheriff Joey East rose to the occasion once again in passing obnoxious lies and complaints centered around constitutionally protected activity as a journalist, reporter, and credentialed member of the press to an employee of Communicare by the name of Rachel Alcorn, with a predisposed plan to exploit the state's mental health laws by cutting corners, ignoring required procedure under state law, and seeking to separate a husband and father of four from his family in a grueling, sickening act that undoubtedly would align with not only the feeling, but the legal definition of human trafficking. And this they were successful in doing, at the expense of both me and my family, when no crimes were ever committed and the entire procedure was botched through and through. At approximately 5 p.m. on December 7, 2021, upon returning home from a doctor's appointment for one of my children, I was taken into custody at my residence in front of my wife and child based upon false claims and a sinister, cowardly attack on an independent journalist in order to suppress the reporting of fraud to not only the public, but the proper authorities for the dishonesty which took place on open legal matters stemming from the Lafayette County Circuit Court and Circuit Clerk's office. After discharge from a 2.5 weeks involuntary stay, based upon lies and cover-up, I immediately condemned the ruthless attack and labeled it for what it was, a fraudulent commitment coming about as a result of completely erroneous lies spewed by the Sheriff Joey East and completely botched procedure by Communicare and its employees. After voicing my complete disgust with the matter to a Communicare employee, I was informed that I needed to submit any complaint in writing to the director of the facility, including any demand for preservation of evidence. Early on in the afternoon on February 8, 2022, at the conclusion of speaking with Chancery Clerk Sherry Wall, I filed and served an 8-page shocking letter with Chancery Judge Lawrence Little's chambers and Communicare's Executive Director Dr. Sandy Rogers. The very next day, February 9, 2022, another Communicare employee proceeded to file another affidavit for commitment of me, claiming I had refused to attend a scheduled appointment. However, recorded phone calls with Communicare paint an entirely different picture, and in combination with the complaint filed just 1 day prior, almost certainly show that this latest move by Communicare and its employees was ill-brought once again and done to retaliate against me, again try to dodge a situation that the county and Communicare brought on themselves. On February 10, 2022, upon returning home close to midnight from my wife being hospitalized due to pregnancy complications, Lafayette County Sheriff's deputies light up the yard with blue lights and take me once again into custody for the affidavit for commitment in front of my wife, Madeline. I was held for 6 days without any rights afforded to me at the Lafayette County Detention Center, and then shipped 2.5 hours across the state to the East Mississippi State Hospital in Reardon, Mississippi on February 16, 2022. There I would stay deprived of my liberty among other rights for 30 days. All of this put Madeline into preterm labor, and she gave birth via emergency C-section on February 17, 2022, without me by her side. I now take the position that this latest move constitutes violations of the False Claims Act, along with violations of the Whistleblower Act, while leaving me feeling like a victim of human trafficking by county officials and a quasi-governmental entity, Communicare, through the exploitation of Mississippi's outdated mental health laws in a conspiracy involving local government officials and private citizens in this latest move that I believe chills the constitutional rights of other citizens, particularly journalists and reporters if left unchecked, particularly when these individuals could be poised to pull this very bold move again on me or anyone else whom holds any information disfavoring to them. I'm looking for the assistance of a willing and able licensed attorney who can assist. If you know of anybody that can, I would appreciate a referral to somebody that might be able to assist my family during these tough, difficult times. Thank you.
This is Matt Reardon, and I'm standing over here at the Lafayette County Sheriff's Department. Wednesday, February 9th, I came up here to the Sheriff's Department to inquire on a couple of matters. First one being the Lafayette County Law Enforcement Officers Association, co-founded by Sheriff Joey East and Deputy Sheriff Scott Mills. This 501c3 nonprofit organization has been in business for approximately 20 years. I asked for the financial reports, the financial data on this nonprofit organization just to check it for erroneous errors and make sure that there is no funny business going on among the local law enforcement here in Oxford, Mississippi, particularly Sheriff Joey East. Approximately 2:45 in the afternoon was whenever I came up here on the 9th, spoke to Joey East and Scott Mills. I was told it would take about approximately a week and a half to get those records. However, the following day, I was again committed by Communicare, who I've been told that Sheriff Joey East has familial ties with. I think the Lafayette County Sheriff has a couple of questions that he needs to answer. A little bit more than a coincidence that on 2 separate occasions, the day after certain information is sought, I end up getting committed, courtesy of Communicare.
Reardon, what's happening?
What's going on?
Not much. What you doing?
I got some questions for you.
I ain't got no time for you today.
I got a question. I'll walk with you.
I don't want you to.
So, Lafayette County Law Enforcement Officers Association. How do I go about getting the contributions, the financial report of it?
You have to talk to the president.
That would be you. You and Scott Mills are the incorporators.
I'm not the president.
Well, you're an incorporator. Also, being at the U.S. Attorney's Office, they still have y'all's investigation open on the drone. How is it that y'all have jurisdiction and they have jurisdiction? Would that not, first of all, y'all are out of jurisdiction, but second of all, would that not equate to double jeopardy even if y'all were to pursue it and they were? So that's a ploy to hold on to those public records, hold on to that body cam and to the officer reports that are requested back in September. I need those, Sheriff. I'd like some answers to it because there's no excuse in that. It's uncalled for. Joe, are the incorporators of Lafayette County Law Enforcement Officers Association.
Or the what?
The incorporators.
All right, go ahead.
Y'all started.
We helped start it.
Y'all both, as a partner, went in, I believe, with Jeff Davis.
It's like it was a bunch of law enforcement officers.
Yeah. How do I go about getting a financial statement of, it's a nonprofit, so that should be publicly divulgeable.
We can get you one.
Okay. Also, I spoke with the U.S. Attorney's Office yesterday, and at my surprise, apparently it is still open over there on the drone incident. I thought it was closed out, and like I said, I've taken a test with the FAA. When the FAA tells me that I'm a hobbyist and I was simply taking the drone up for the 7-year-old that was
All right,
with me.
have you got another?
Yeah, I want to know how they are the proper authorities, how y'all can have cross jurisdiction and keep your own investigation open into the same matter when y'all don't even maintain the jurisdictional authority in the first place, to prosecute me for that, and potentially me face prosecution by the U.S. Attorney's Office would leave me open to double jeopardy, as you know, and
All right.
you can't prosecute
I'm
me
not
for both,
discussing
all
all
right?
that. You want to ask me anything else?
Yeah, I need to get the, once again, I want to reassert that back at the end of September, I requested the body cam and the officer reports of the deputies that were on scene. That shouldn't be a very difficult report, or
what?
request
For what?
to fulfill
Which incident?
for the drone incident.
That's
For-
all part of this. It's all part of the same thing.
Well, I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that since they have it open, y'all are leaving it open simply to obstruct and not comply with that
Okay,
request.
anything
That is
else
a
you wanna
basic
ask?
request.
Anything else you want to ask?
That's a basic request.
Anything else you want to ask?
How is it that y'all can have something open
Okay.
and they can
I'm
have
done.
something
I
open?
see you. Have a good day.
How do I get that financial statement?
We'll get it to just check back about the middle of next week.
Takes that long to get it?
Sure.
Takes that long to doctor it up, huh?
But they weren't taking appointments then, so.
Never mind. Thank you.
This is Matt Reardon. I wanted to document this live on Facebook. For the second time, Lafayette County Sheriff's Department pulls into my driveway with another mental writ. Apparently this time signed by Communicare. Again, after the first fraudulent commitment that happened December 6th, or December 7th, which stemmed directly from me finding Lafayette County Circuit Court fraudulently changing records for the second time in a year, based on lies, pure lies that stem from the Lafayette County Sheriff Joey East. The most ridiculous of lies. My wife just got out of the hospital, and we can't even live in peace without constant harassment. This would clearly be the other one, probably. Look at this. Facebook Live. Pull into the driveway, light it up with blue lights. Wake up the dogs, wake up the kids. Somebody has got to put a stop to this. This is nonsense. It's bullshit.
Hey Matt, I know you know what's going on. We got the writ.
Joe, this is crazy. We just got out of the hospital. Y'all will not stop fucking with me.
You didn't go get your treatment. Like you're supposed
Bullshit, I did.
to. No, you didn't.
How?
You didn't call. You scheduled your stuff. Didn't go to the
I
stuff.
did. No, I sent a legal demand letter because it was fraudulent since day one. Everything stemmed from complete lies, perjured lies that came from Joe East. That was proven. Y'all didn't follow, the whole entire proceeding was sham. They didn't follow Mississippi law when it comes to commitment proceedings. They broke federal law.
federal and state law. There was a legal demand sent to Communicare. They had 7 days to respond. I was waiting on a response. They have no right, absolutely no right to do this. This is complete bullshit.
Well, Matt, there's paperwork.
I don't care. This is bullshit. No.
I understand where you're coming from.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Nah. Fuck no.
All right, let's get him. Come on, put your hands behind your back.
Let me read it. Let me read it first. Let me read it first.
I'll let you read it when we get to jail.
Let me read it first. Let me read it first before you take me into custody. All right. Let me end it. Let me end. I can't end it. Baby, come get my phone. Hey, baby, get my phone for me.
Yeah, I got it. I ain't gonna deliver. Promise.
Baby. And let me get my voice recorder out of my pocket. Can I get my voice recorder?
Which pockets?
I don't want that going to the jail. Baby, can you come?
We don't want it in the jail.
Can you get everything? Can you call an attorney too?
Yeah, why are there so many cops here?
I don't know. They're waking up the dogs. They're fucking.
No.
We just heard him hollering on the radio.
Oh
and
my
that's
gosh. Okay.
that's why.
I'm just curious.
This is bullshit.